Let's go hiking tomorrow. Bring it.
Make sure the stream is going.
Like early, like 6, and get back at 9.
Okay, so the celebration will be starting in a few minutes. The late Michael Hall has done. Hey, hello there, my friend. That is Robert. Hi, Robert. From 1 to 5, let me know, people. It's important. Somebody, anybody. How is my stream coming out? Live. Nobody? Okay, I'm gonna test the stream. Let me know how the stream is coming out.
Is she sitting on a grape leaf?
Okay, nobody's gonna help me with this. Okay, thank you for the ones that are in this room. Okay, thank you, Robert. Thank God, one person.
I know. Close the door. Bella's
Hey, pregnant Sarah.
He's always saying he doesn't know.
Where's Jimmy? That's great.
It's so hot.
Okay.
Oh, yes, oh, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Can't you crank up the air?
I don't know why
Oh, wow. The office is not on Venice anymore.
It's not, isn't it? Wasn't it?
It's on Mindanao now.
Yeah, that's why I'm always at.
Is everybody in here?
There's Beverly in. No.
My friend lives in that street. I'm always
Where's
in that.
Chris?
You can have it. I live up by LAX.
I couldn't believe when I ran into Danielle that one day at KFC. That was funny.
Oh, yeah.
No, you knocked my milk all over me.
You can't prove it.
Or that night.
That
Everybody.
can you turn it off or something? Thanks.
So you don't want to take midnight flight, or you book it yourself? If I'm booking it,
Okay. I just want to thank everybody on behalf of my sister and our family for coming and celebrating Michael's life and his 50th birthday, which obviously he's been gone way too soon, and we miss him and we love him. And thank you all for coming and supporting Kathy in this hard time. And hopefully Michael's looking down on us, smiling at his mom and keeping her going, because
Happy birthday, Mike.
Happy birthday, Michael.
cheers. Happy birthday, Michael. Yes. And we're all gonna say something, if you can.
His cooking was good.
Anyway,
So,
as Tony's pointing out, Michael was much more.
whatever you want to say from your heart.
Michael was much more than a person.
You guys.
Hold on one second. So listen, I just want everybody to know, Michael, we don't want to define Michael's life by his murder. Okay, Michael was much more than a guy that was murdered on the beach. And, you know, he was a great chef, he was funny as hell, he had great stories, he was just a wonderful, wonderful guy. With a lot of personality, and just very funny. And we really are gonna miss him. And if anybody else wants to share anything about Michael, we'll start with his mom.
Purpose to be a birthday party, but
Yeah.
unfortunately it's not. But love you, miss you. Hope you're with Dad and Larry and Uncle Joe.
And Cookie and Peaches and all the dogs. But
Life will never
we
be.
love you,
not
Mike.
working, do you have your phone?
We love you, Mike. Anyway, anybody else want to say anything?
I'll say something right here.
Okay, go ahead, Jeff.
Well, Michael, he was, he is, you know what I mean? He was one of my best friends, you know? And, we always had each other's back, and he ended up becoming family. I married his sister, and yeah, it's not gonna be the same without him, you know? It hasn't, like, even yesterday I was just talking about Mike, and, he's never gonna be forgotten.
Amen.
He was a man of a comment.
I just remember
It's all
a precocious little 3-year-old boy on Rockland Street. And he was precocious. I got a message when I was working at the stadium that someone was looking for me. Now, I don't know how someone got onto that club level 4. He was there
Oh,
with the
that's
work
my
program.
fault.
And I said, did they leave a message? And they said his name was Mike. I said, Mike, my brother? And they knew my brother. They said, no. And so then I got a couple voicemails, and it was Michael calling from somewhere in the stadium. How he got to my phone, I do not know. And then I got a message from someone who was at one of the doors and said, there's some guy trying to get down to your office. And I said, who? He said, I think his name was Michael Hall. And I went, tell them I don't work here anymore. Oh my God. Yeah, he made it through the entire stadium. He left whatever group he was behind. He just totally made it through the entire stadium. And that was not easy to do.
That's Michael.
Yes, it was not easy to do. But you know, he was great. Which is funny. Yeah.
That's Michael.
Love is cookie.
Yeah, I think Michael, we can say that there was not one thing that he could not do, you know? He
That's
was
so
good at
true.
everything, he was good. Cooking was great, I mean, it was funny. I met the whole family and
He likes to cook.
he would miss you a lot.
He did. He was a multi-talented guy.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades for sure.
Yeah,
He couldn't do
definitely
it.
Jack of
No,
all
but he's a
trades.
master welder. So I said to him, I can't say anymore that you're a jack of all trades, master of none,
Yeah.
because he's a master welder. And you know, Michael lived here, you know, I mean, he didn't have to be, you know, where he was, he chose to. What do you remember about Michael?
He was funny as heck, you know, he was really funny, he fixed my car, you know, thank you, man. And, I tried to just call him up and to ask him something, because he always knew everything, you know.
You want milk?
I don't think so.
He was such a gentleman, like he just, the way he was with everyone, like, just was always there to help and lend a hand, and he was always ahead of, like, he was whatever the latest trend, or the latest stock, or the latest, like, he just was very intuitive and smart about stuff like that, and just a really good guy all around, like, he just.
Yeah, very infectious.
Even though he punched your brother
About
out.
everything
Yeah.
he
He
did.
punched your face.
It was very
I
convincing.
had to straighten out, and Michael was the guy that finally stepped up to do it, you know, and that was Michael. Sometimes it's just, you know, when you gotta roll up your sleeves and handle business, but he was a good guy, like, he just, we're gonna miss him, just having him in
I do, I remember Michael, always willing to help, except for that one time.
When you really need to.
that, he replaced my water heater and, he was a defender, and if I ever needed him for something, he was willing to come help me out. And there were some occasions where I knew that it would not end well. So it was like, thanks, Mike, but no thanks. It's cool. It's no, I can't have you going to jail, and then I got that on my conscience. He would have killed this guy. And I miss arguing with this guy over Trump.
He loves Trump.
Those arguments they were worse than the ones with Kathy. It would get to the point that I couldn't even. It was just something you had to walk away from.
You needed me. You needed me here. You needed me here to help you.
No, you wouldn't have got over Michael. No way. Michael had an answer for everything. He knew every politics thing that was going on. He knew everything.
Okay, it's Bella's turn. Look.
Cowboys.
All the way.
Oh, yeah. From Philly, but I had to buy that Dallas gear back here. I think all three of my kids at one time were Dallas. And I said to the Dallas coach one time, that creep, I won't go there. A year I had to buy my kids Dallas gear. And I'm from Philly. They were like traders. And he sat there all day with his brother, and he left me a $6 tip.
Wow.
And he went, oh, is that enough? I mean, yeah, okay. And then the next day he was there, and I went, no, I'm not waiting on him.
Now you don't have anything to say. That's unusual. Can't think of anything. Okay. Maybe Carmen wants to say something.
Uh-oh, what's
She's got a
going
good
on?
memory. Come on,
She's
Carmen.
got the
You gotta
good
have a memory, Michael.
Well, I mean, what I remember from him is his amazing dishes that he would make. I mean, like, there'd be like nothing in the kitchen, and he would
Whip it up.
whip it up, exactly.
Fast.
Yeah, he was like, oh, there's nothing to cook. You turn around, and he has this gourmet meal. I mean, like, yeah, soup to nuts. I'm like, where did that come from?
And his mother hanging over him going, no, don't have it. No.
Exactly.
We would fight. But I can't even cook now without thinking about him. I'm in the kitchen cooking, I just, thank God.
Oh, and there's Anthony. What do you got to say about your Uncle Mike?
Godfather.
Your godfather.
He was a good uncle, let alone godfather. Remember, he also always ride his bike, pop wheelies, all that good stuff. Very talented, good chef, of course. Always to play ball with me, come back.
Yeah, you like to throw the ball around.
Basketball, football, all of that.
Anybody else? Jasmine?
Yeah, what you got to say
You gotta say about Uncle Mike. Come on, there gotta be something.
Time, come on. That's your Uncle Mike.
Come on, who bought you all those Barbie houses and anything you wanted? What?
Anyway, thank you everybody for coming and stay and enjoy and drink and eat. And thank you, Paul, for all the great food.
Paul's got to say
What
everybody.
do you gotta say about Mike?
And you, Rod, you didn't say anything. And Chris, where's Chris? Chris lived with them.
You're hiding.
Chris, don't hide, man. Come on.
He camera
I think they all got it.
It's okay.
Go ahead, Paul.
Good friend of mine, Paul, I can remember. Yeah, one of my best. He just tagged along. He's always there. He loves his motorcycle. Love looking good.
He's flossing with shoes and watches.
Okay. No, you're talking about look at my Rolex.
Okay, Rad, how about you?
You have 4 watches on.
Rad Michael used to have to remember the toll thing with Michael.
You know, Michael was an entrepreneur. That's how I think of Michael. He's an entrepreneur. He's always had ideas on how to make money. He was doing electric scooters. He was doing Gucci. He was doing this, that. And for a while, he was driving a Mercedes Benz. He had a black Mercedes Benz.
Yep.
Yeah, he was driving. He was parking up right up here. This big black Mercedes Benz. I just remember him always with ideas on like how to make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want Gucci. I want something Gucci.
And we want to thank you guys for time.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so
How
much.
much long?
Thank you. Stay, there's food, you know, table.
I'm Tiny too. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Tiny. How y'all doing?
How you doing?
I know, I saw that.
Are you from New York? I thought you were from California.
Chris, you got nothing
Best
to
from Philly.
say? And Jeff, you got nothing to say, you guys? Good job.
Anybody want to donate me?
Once I get a job,
Thank you.
You know, Anthony, she was a New York City police officer. Remember, everywhere we used to go, I'd have to tell people. She was a cop.
Huh?
Now she's
Yeah.
a lawyer.
It's live now. But it'll be up there for good now.
Where's my lover?
Yeah.
Where's my lover?
Uh-oh, Michael taking
Lover? Lover. Lover. Everybody got a clear room.
This was a blessing today, because this was supposed to come a couple days ago, Michael's urn, and they said it wouldn't come until 10 o'clock tonight, and I went, oh my God, well that's too late.
Yeah.
So I started praying on it. I had all kinds of people praying on it. So I want to thank God that it showed up today. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Oh, I can't believe I'm looking at my boys sitting there so hard.
That's your favorite photo, right? This your best one, right? You said.
Best one like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite of him. Where he didn't expect it. He was riding in on one of his bikes in the backyard and just snapped a picture of him. My boy.
Give me a Gucci beanie. A Gucci.
So what's happening with the case?
We don't know anything. The detectives are, they don't really care. They caught the murderer,
Gucci beanie.
so they don't care. But we're going to try to get in touch with them and see. The case should be coming up. They said it would take about 9 months to
It's gonna be the cleaning.
so we'll see. And I mean, I really have no hatred in my heart for the guy that did it. I'm not going to let him ruin my life and carry around all that hatred.
Yeah, so I got this thing.
So, I don't know though, when I see him in the courtroom,
Yeah.
that might be a different story. Just trying to, handle it so hard. Like they always said, how he cooks. I can't cook without thinking of go to the supermarket.
How come he chose to live on the streets?
Well, he lived in an RV.
Yeah.
And they towed the RV. So then somebody said, why don't you just go pitch a tent in Venice Beach for a couple days? They're giving you vouchers for the Hilton and stuff. And he knew we could always come here.
Yeah.
We got a big studio in the back that he lived in.
I get to know him pretty well.
And they towed it, so he went and pitched the tent, and then he was trying to help the girl, the crazy guy, Hatchet, they call him, whatever they call him, Midget Mike. That's kind of hard, that part,
Yeah.
He had to come up behind my boy. Really? Or he would have never, And that was, more than a did that on the back of his head.
On the back of his head?
Yeah. And you got a picture of that every day of his life. And I couldn't go identify. Thank God my son Mark said don't do it. Don't go identify the body because you'll never forget it. So thank God I didn't have to do that.
You didn't go?
No, I couldn't do it. I couldn't look at him like that. Leave him. Thanks, Amber. Thanks for coming.
I told you my shirt is censored.
Her stories are sensitive. That Michael. You can't tell her.
I
No,
got
I
you.
can't say it.
I got you.
Bye, everybody.
God, this is Ellen. Ellen did all these collages, and you know, I want to thank them. Ellen did this beautiful thing, and then this one over on the left here.
She's amazing. She made this for you.
So she did Larry's too. I just did Larry's service a couple months ago. Now this, it's crazy.
Who was Larry? Can you tell the viewers?
My,
Ellen, did you update the list?
he is my husband to me,
Yeah.
but we were together for over 20 years. He was killed on his Harley 2 months to the day before I found out my son was murdered. Oh, now I'm doing it. I guess I look like a hag right now, but I guess I deserve that right now. But, yeah, so Harley Davidson, he got killed at, yeah, the word Venice for me is not what it used to be, because he was killed at Venice and Oceanic on his Harley. The handlebars were messed up. So, you know, when he thought he was going straight, he stole the car, and so that's what happened with him. I don't know, my mind's so crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going. But if you ask me the questions, I might be able to answer them. Here's
So-
his grandson.
That's about his grandson here?
Yeah, that's Anthony. That was his. Larry, we're talking about.
Wow.
Larry, my trainer, everything, taught me everything, know about sports, football, baseball, moving company.
He's a big force here, Larry.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was. Yep, they called him Big Larry. Or sometimes I called him Scary Larry. You didn't want to mess with him, but.
You want to show us the?
Yeah, well, this is Larry's area here. This is Larry's area here. His urn. There's Big Larry right here. I did have more pictures, but today was about Michael.
Yeah.
I sort of put a lot of stuff away.
Man, that's gotta be tough, you know? Everything. What's happened to you?
Doing it, right?
Yeah.
I guess I have so many people praying for me.
Yeah.
As soon as I found out Michael, my daughter called me and said, Mom, I'm at Venice Beach and my was murdered. I just didn't think I could survive. You know, my heart, you know, just. But I got on my knees and I just said, Lord, please, I need you right now. And that's the only explanation I'm starting to get now. You know, that it's for real. You know, he's not coming. I'm not going to see him again. You know, his laughter and his great personality. And then we're going to do something for